This is why you devils need to go into slavery, man. You speak loftily concerning oppression, man. You brag about it. Now, before I get started, I just want to give all praises, glory, and honor due unto Yahweh Bashem El Shai, Bahashem Rakah HaKodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone GMS. To you I say Shalom, and Shalom to the hopeful elect, Kwam Yashal and above the ball. This is a quote here that I found from, what's his name, Prince Philip, this damn demon, man. This is a statement that he made back in 2009. It says, in the event that I am reincarnated, I would like to return as a deadly virus in order to contribute something to solve overpopulation. That's a demonic statement, man. Guy reminds me of Psalms 73 and 8. Just thinking about it. You devils are corrupt and you speak wickedly concerning oppression, man. This statement has oppression all over it. Murder and oppression, man. That's what these devils are about. And you're gonna pay for how you pay for all the oppression. The pain, really the pain and suffering that you caused a lot of people to go through. You're gonna pay for that, man. This is Psalms chapter 73 verse 8. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily, speak big and proud for oppressing the poor, man. Oppressing the weak, people who can't defend themselves, because that's who these people go up against. People who can't defend themselves, man. Bunch of cowards, man. Alright, so I'm gonna read this one more time. In the event that I am reincarnated, I would like to return as a deadly virus in order to contribute something to solve overpopulation, which the Lord is not with this statement, man. The Lord said, be fruitful and multiply. Didn't he say that? Let's pull that up in Genesis 1 and 28. And the Most High Power blessed, it says here, and the powers blessed them. And the power said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. So the Lord is about procreation, man. He's about multiplying on the earth. So what does that mean? You're supposed to have children. You're supposed to have wives. Right, and your children are supposed to have children, right? So what is this guy talking about? This guy, that's not a godly statement. That's a demonic statement, which shows you, man, this guy is the wicked, right? So anyways, Psalms chapter 73 verse 9, they set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. Yeah, they set their mouth against the heavens, talking big, man, talking like they can take on the Most High's role, or take on his position, right? Talking big. That's why they say things, oh yeah, we're going to have a space force, oh yeah, we're going to nest among the stars, going to have something called NASA, a space station, right? We're going to travel out into outer space. Meanwhile, that's the Lord's domain. And in fact, the scripture says that the heavens cannot even contain Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Matter of fact, let me get that. Let's see if I can find that. Yeah, this is 2 Chronicles chapter 2 and 6. But who was able to build him in a house, seeing the heaven and heaven of heavens cannot contain him? Who am I then that I should build him in a house, save only to burn sacrifice before him? Wow, that's a very humble thing to say, but it's true. This is the God of gods, man, and the heavens cannot contain him. That goes for outer space and even the spirit realm, man. But these devils, man, they speak loftily against the heavens, or they set their mouth against it, thinking that they have all the answers, that they can control the heavens, man, through their technology. And their tongue walketh through the earth. Yeah, their tongue walketh through the earth. They're talking big, man, and they're proud. Talking big. Psalms 49:11. That's a big statement they're making. It says, their inward thoughts are that their houses shall continue forever. Right? Talking big, like they're gonna rule forever and ever and ever, and they're never gonna go down. Oh, we got the biggest military. Oh, we have all the money. Oh, we have this. Oh, we have that. We created all these things. Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see if you're gonna talk when Yahweh Hashem Shai comes back, when he cracks some skies and gives you a damn beat down, man. We're gonna see you talk then. All right, so let's look at some more devils, man, because they talk a lot. Let's look at this devil, Klaus Schwab, who runs the World Economic Forum. He created it, supposedly. All right, he created it. Which, by the way, he's a descendant of a Nazi officer, a high-ranking Nazi officer. I can't remember his name. But this is another statement. You own nothing, and you'll be happy about it. You know, that's about oppression, man. Look, this has oppression written all over it. So I'm not gonna be able to own anything and be happy about it. What the fuck? So that means I won't be able to live a good life. That's basically what he's saying, and you'll be happy about it. But what about you, devil? You know why he made that statement? He made this statement because he's going to be in power. You own nothing, and you'll be happy about it. God damn, that's bold, man. That's bolder than a bag of Doritos, man. See how these devils are, man? Talking shit. Tongue walketh through the earth, man. Talking shit. Talking shit. But we'll see. We'll see when the Lord comes back, man. We'll see. Let's look at these other guys. Let's look at Joseph Stalin quotes. Let's pull this devil up. Joseph Stalin quotes. Joseph Stalin. He's dead and gone. Let's look at this quotes, man. Look at these devils. Okay, so this is one quote. It's not the people who vote that count. It's the people who count the votes. That's right. That's right. That's a bold statement, and you know why he says that? Because he sees it, and he's in a position of power, and he can rig shit. He can rig the votes and alter it. He can change the outcome, and that shows, man. You people that vote, that you believe in voting, man. Your vote is really just a suggestion. It don't do shit. It don't do shit. And the people who you're voting for, they're already put there by the people that are in control. So it doesn't matter who you vote for. They have their guy in office. You dumbasses. And he's right, man. Look at that. That big mustache. So anyways, what else? Let's see some other quotes, man. Let's see what else he's got here. Oh yeah, I remember he made a quote about a statistic. You know, one death is a tragedy, but millions of deaths are a statistic. Oh, okay, I think this is it. So it says here, one death is a tragedy, 1 million is a statistic. God damn. So one death is a tragedy and 1 million is a statistic. Wow. Interesting. You know, he created a lot of statistics, Mr. Joseph Stalin, man. That's why when you go into the Holodomor famines, which he created that, he created artificial famines to kill out the farmers, man, so he can bring forth a more centralized government, right? That's what he did. They call it the kulaks. You go into history, man. He killed them all off, killed all the farmers, so they can't control the prices and control the food. So now the state can control everything. Guess what? I think it was like 20 million to 40 million people died because of that. Over 5 years, man. That was crazy. It caused people to eat each other and shit. Yeah, that was terrible. But hey, this is how this guy's thinking, man. One death is a tragedy. 1 million is a statistic. And he would know that, man. He would know that. But that's these devils, man. This is how they talk. This is how they think, yo. This is how they think. Let's read this guy. Walt Disney. Wake me up when the Jews are gone. And guess what? The Jews, the real Jews, they're never going to go away. They'll never be extinct. They'll never be eradicated. Alright? The scriptures goes into that. Anyways, but we know which kind of Jew he's talking about. He's talking about those Khazars, man. Right? He hated them Khazars. Anyways, man, let's go back. This is let's go into Job. Job chapter 21 verse 7. Wherefore do the wicked live, become old, yea, are mighty in power. That's right. It looks like they'll never die. You know, we just witnessed King Charles' coronation last week. This guy's old as fuck, man. Like, is this guy gonna drop dead yet? This guy's up there. And you know, when you look at things like that, it looks like these devils will never come out of power. It looks like that, man. Verse 8, their seed is established in their sight with them, and their offspring before their eyes. Yeah, man, this guy, he's gonna pass his riches down. Klaus Schwab, he's gonna pass his riches down to his posterity, right? His children. He's gonna do that, and then his wicked ass children, they're gonna sit on the throne, man. That's how they think it. That's Psalms 49:11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. But you devils, man, you got it coming to you. Got it coming to you. Verse 9. Their houses are safe from fear, neither is the rod of the Most High upon them. And you know, it feels that way. It seems like the Lord is with them. And that's what a lot of our people saying. You know, well, look at these guys are living good, man. You know, they're blessed. The Lord ain't against them because of how they're living. But what you fail to realize is that the Lord is reserving them and preserving them for judgment, for destruction. That's what you people fail to realize because you don't read the Bible. You don't read the prophecies that are written in the book. Right? But they're being preserved for judgment, man. These damn devils. So good. Let them live old, man. Let them get old. Let's get King Charles, man. King Charles coronation. Let's look at that, man. You see that? So let them get old, man. Let them enjoy that shit. You're being preserved for judgment. Alright? You guys are being preserved. Anyways, let's move on. Alright, so it says here, their bull gendereth and faileth not, their cow calveth and casteth not her calf. Hold on, let me see if I can pull up something. Set in them to do evil. Why am I in caps? Oh, here we go. And this fits with what we just read here in Job 21:9. It fits this. It says here, Ecclesiastes chapter 8:11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. That's right. So, you know, just because they haven't been judged for their evil doings doesn't mean that it's not going to happen, right? And a lot of our people, they think that's you know, they don't really take that into consideration. They don't take this precept into consideration when they read it. You know, they just think, oh, you know, they've done all these wicked things and they're not being judged. It means that the Lord is with them. No, it's just that the Lord has set up judgment for a date, right? It's for an appointed time. You know, their judgment is going to be set for an appointed time. So they're not going to be judged right away. Right? The Lord is making them build up a rap sheet. Right? So therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil, and that's why they're going to continue to be wicked, man, until the very end, until the Lord comes back. All right. So, anyways, verse 10: their bull gendereth and faileth not, their cow calveth and cast not her calf. And that really goes into their business, man. You know, these big companies, man, these big corporations, all these things that these royals own, man. You know, they could lose millions to $1 billion in one day, and it doesn't really affect them. And then the next day, they'll make all that money back. Like, money is nothing to these fucking people, man. It's nothing to these fucking people. Nothing. In fact, man, a lot of these royals, man, they're not even spending that. They're really just spending that old money. They haven't even gotten to the new money that that they're making right now. This is all old money. Look at that. This is all old money, man. Old money. Not a big deal. Verse 11, they send forth their little ones like a flock, and their children dance. That's right, their children are singing, man. They're happy. Happy, dancing. Not a care in the world. They know they're going to get an inheritance. They know things are going to be passed down onto them. They know they're going to obtain rulership. So they're happy, dancing up and down. Verse 12, they take the timbrel and harp and rejoice at the sound of an organ. That's right, they're in the clubs, right? They're sniffing coke. And look at them, look at these prominent families that have children, man. They send them off to these Ivy League schools. And after they graduate Ivy League schools, they go into Wall Street, right? They go into Wall Street, and while they're in the boardroom, they're sniffing coke, man. Listening to fucking rap music and talking shit and not doing any work, man. Person that's doing the most work is Jake. Hey, what's a good movie to watch? Watch The Wolf on Wall Street, man. Show you how them Edomites and these other nations get down in Wall Street, sniffing coke out of hookers' asses, ripping people off, and getting away with it, committing crimes. Oh, also watch what's that new came out with a new season? What was it? Power Book 2. They show you that when Tariq, man, he got Tariq, which was the son of Ghost. Okay, he got he had a rich white friend, right? His name was Braden, and Braden came from a powerful family. It's called the Weston family, and his family has like a own firm in Wall Street, and he ended up getting an internship there because he knew Braden. And guess what those motherfuckers that were doing in there, man? Those young guys that were working for Braden. They came out of these Ivy League schools. They came from prominent families. They were sniffing coke in the boardroom. And that Eve, she was like managing them. She was like their babysitter, telling them how to do the business, how to run it. She was doing all the work, and her name was Kiki, man. Which that was derogatory. But yeah, man, they're singing and dancing. They got the timbrel, they got the harp. They rejoice at the sound of the organ, man. Sniffing coke, doing drugs, not having a care in the world, man. Listen to that dirty ass rap music, right? Verse 13, they spend their days in wealth and in a moment go down to the grave. That's right, you only live once. YOLO, man, that Crowleyism spirit. Spend their days in wealth and in a moment go down to the grave, man. Spend money. Fast life. Being wicked. Verse 14. Therefore they say unto the Most High, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. What is the Almighty that we should serve him? And what profit should we have if we pray unto him? So they're saying the Lord is pretty much a nobody, man. We don't need the Lord. I have my own way of doing things. I'm going to use AI. I'm going to use ChatGPT. I'm going to follow the ways of Elon Musk. You owe nothing, and you'll be happy about it. That's my philosophy. Yeah. Right? That's how these devils think, huh? Who is this God? But what did King David say, man? In the Psalm of King David. This is Psalm chapter 14 and 1. To the chief musician, a Psalm of David. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. So they're a bunch of fools, man, for thinking like this and talking like this. Person that says something like this, right? What is the Almighty that we should serve him, and what profit should we have if we pray unto him? Therefore they say unto the Lord, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. Only a fool would say things like that, man. Only a fool. And Esau, Edom, you're known to be foolish, man. Pursuing to Job 30. Bunch of fools, man. Desire not the knowledge of thy ways. And what profit should we have? What do you mean, what profit should we have, man? The Lord created all things. He created you, and he can destroy you and take your soul away. Scripture says all souls are mine in the book of Ezekiel. Yahushua has the power over life and death, man. Right? He's able to control your life and destroy your life. What do you mean, what profit should we have if we pray on to him? You fool, man. You fool. And this is why you devils gotta go down, man. You fools, man. You fools. And we have this fool ruling over us, man. Fools, man. So this is let's go into something else now. Did I finish here? Yeah, we finished here. Let's go into something else. Let's go into James chapter 5, verse 3. Oh no, verse 4. You guys are a bunch of thieves, man. You damn devils. Bunch of damn thieves. So it says, behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields. Who's going into who are the laborers, man? You Israelites primarily. Right? You worked in these devils' fields, which is of you kept back by fraud. That's right, fraud, which is just another form of corruption. It also goes into lies and usury. Right? That's how these devils got their riches, through lies and deceit, fraud and usury, man. That's why they can talk big. Say things like this: you'll own nothing and you'll be happy about it. You know, that's the words of a thief, man. Somebody who talks like this, they're gonna commit fraud, man. Look at that, man. It's not the people who vote that count. It's the people who count the vote. That's fraud. That's fucking fraud, man. Right? That's fraud. The hell is that, man? That's lies. It's wicked, man. It's wicked. Crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth, the Lord of armies, not the Lord of the Sabbath. For you illiterates out there, man. Okay? Not the Lord of not the Lord of the Sabbath. The Lord of armies, man. The Lord of war. And that's right, he's hearing our cries, man. We cry daily. The saints, the elect, they cry daily. And guess what? The Lord's hearing them now, especially in the time of our captivity. And our captivity is coming to an end, so the Lord's listening, man. Our people have woken up, starting back in 1970, man. You know, when John, aka Abba Bibbins, Elder Abba Bibbins, made the cry. Right? He made the cry, and our people started to wake up, and then that's when the Lord started listening. Okay, the Lord of Sabaoth, the Lord of armies, and that's who you got to deal with, man. Mr. So-called white man, you got to deal with the Lord of Sabaoth, the Lord of armies. I don't care how many guns, I don't care how many laser guns you have in space, I don't care how many proton weapons you got. You're coming up against the God of gods, the Lord of war. When you go into Exodus 15:3, the Lord is a man of war. That is his name. That's who you're dealing with. Get ready. Better do your push-ups. So this is verse 5. You have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanton. You have nourished your hearts as in the day of slaughter. That's right. You've eaten to your heart's content, man. And even more, man. Right? You've overfilled your plate. You've bit off more than you can chew, man. Lavished. You've been living lavishly. Off of the saints, man. Off of their blood. Ye have condemned and killed the just, and he doth not resist you. Who's the just? You Israelites, man. The vessels of honor. Pursuant to Romans the 9th chapter. You're the just. Alright? You're the just. Galatians chapter 6 verse 7. Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap everlasting life. And that's right. The Lord is not mocked, man. And you sowed wickedness, Esau, Edom, and you're gonna reap destruction because of that, man. You did the crime, so you're gonna do the time. And that's where you're headed. You're headed into slavery, man. Hardcore slavery. You're going to be bound up in chains, man. Be not deceived, man. Stop lying to yourself. You Edomites are lying to yourself, thinking that you're good people, man. You ain't good people, man. You're lying to yourself. Let me read this again. Be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. That's right. And you're lying to yourself, and you're trying to mock the Lord for trying to say that you're a good person, man. Looking back at your forefathers and what they did and what they're all about, man. A lot of you Edomites, you don't like to accept reality, man. But the Lord said, be not deceived. Most High is not mocked. Because why? The prophecies are going to be fulfilled. And it's going to come to pass. And you're going to be judged. If you don't want to accept that, that's your problem. You're still going into slavery. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So if you led into captivity, you're going to go into captivity. You stole a man, that means you're going to go into captivity next. It's an eye for an eye. Get used to it. So let's he that leadeth. So Revelation chapter 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. That's right. So you did all these things. You led into captivity. So guess what? You're going to go into captivity. Hardcore slavery. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. You kill with the sword all the time because that's your blessing. How do you think they got this? They killed with the sword. Right? Why do you think he can talk like this? Because he's killed, man. This guy's experienced killing, man. For you to make statements like that, you're a killer, man. Look at that. 1 death is a tragedy. 1 million is a statistic. Who talks like that, man? Who talks like that? Murderers talk like that. Yo, that's serious. That's some serious shit. Who talks like that, man? That's serious, bro. So it says, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. That's right. And this is what we're patiently waiting for, man. Patience, long suffering, faith, belief. What is faith? Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen, right? That's right. Faith is the evidence of things not seen, and faith is the substance of things hoped for. Yeah. Hebrews 11. So yeah, we're patiently waiting for this through faith, man. Long suffering. And we're going to see it, man. We're going to see it, man. We're going to see you go down. We're going to see you go into captivity. Lord willing. Alright. Next one. So this is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob. That's right. 12 tribes. And will yet choose Israel. That's right. 12 tribes. And set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Yeah, and the strangers is talking about Israelite foreigners, man. You know, you're going to be brought back into the fold. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. That's right. That's what we're going to do, man. We're going to rule over our oppressors. Okay, we're going to rule over our oppressors, man. You the ones of you, Esau, Edom, you guys, you had us in captivity, so we're going to get you in captivity. And you other nations too, man, that had a part in our downfall, man. We're going to get you too. Don't think we forgot about you, man. We didn't forget about you, Elam. We didn't forget about you, Moab. Okay? We didn't forget about you, Japhet. We didn't forget about you guys, man. Get ready for slavery, man. Read this again. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids. That's right, handmaids and servants. Okay? And these people, they haven't seen servitude, man. He doesn't know what it's like to serve anybody, man. He doesn't know what that's like, man. He probably does. He doesn't fold up his own bed. He has his food made for him. Probably doesn't even wipe his own ass. All right? Come on, man. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Alright, let's move on. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over them, over their oppressors. That's right, trading places. And it shall come to pass in the day that Yahweh shall give thee rest for thy sorrows, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. That's right, hard bondage. Now we're going to get rest. And rest is going to come in the kingdom. Well, really, first, the rest is in the scriptures. That's where you really get rest. Is really these scriptures, but it's gonna play out in the kingdom, because the scriptures are going to be written in our inward parts. So that's when we're going to get that rest, man. Verse 4, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased. That's right. All right, man. So anyway, that's all that I got, man. That's all I really wanted to bring out on you damn devils, man. Just thinking about it. Damn devils, man. So anyways, with that, just want to give all praises, glory, and honor due unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah HaKadosh, and the belongings to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone GMS, the USA Shalom, and Shalom to the whole elect. Kwam Yashala and above all, Shalom.